Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, What's Inside? It's What's Inside. A group of friends gather together for a pre-wedding party that descends into an existential nightmare when an estranged friend arrives with a mysterious game that awakens long-hidden secrets, desires, and grudges. Sounds cool. 6.5 on IMDb, 1,945 people rated so far. It's on Netflix. If you got Netflix, it's there. I don't know who Brittany is, but she's the first person listed. I do think I know who Alycia Debnam-Carey is. I think she was from Fear the Walking Dead. I don't know though. Other than that, I don't know anybody else in it. Heard good things about this, and I hear you don't want to share too much detail. So let's get into it, find out what it's about, see if it's worth watching, and see if I can give you any more information than what you already know. Stick around, I'll let you know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of It's What's Inside. You know how Netflix is, it moves on. But I tell you what, really enjoyed this film. I think, you know, a lot of different, I can't give you too much detail because it'd be hard to follow anyway. But it is a little confusing at times, I'll tell you that. But a lot of times I talk about movies and they're great. And then it feels like somebody, they got a new writer, new director, or somebody threw a dart at how it's going to end kind of thing, right? This one felt very meticulously detailed, well thought out, the entire movie. You know, it wasn't like, again, there's movies that you watch and it's like, this is awesome, can't wait to see, you know, what happens, or, you know, the whodunit kind of thing, and it's like, oh, it's Aunt Sally who was never mentioned throughout the movie kind of thing, like in murder mysteries, and it's like, what? You know what I mean? That's silly. This one was well done, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. So whoever wrote it, and then I guess it's the writer and the director, right? Somebody wrote it and said this is the way I want it to play out, and then the director made that magic happen. Because, like I said, it's very well done. And the one girl I did know, I mentioned her name, I forget it, I'm not gonna look it up now, but I did see her in something else. But other than the two girls that I mentioned, I never saw anybody else in these movies. Maybe the one other guy, but that doesn't matter, right? It was just a lot of fun. Has you engaged the entire movie, you know, it's fun, it's interesting, and I'll give you a little bit more of the premise. I forget what I told you at the beginning because I just got lost in the movie. But anyway, guy's having like a pre-marriage party. It's not like a bachelor party or bachelorette party or a rehearsal dinner. He just invites his old friends or his friends to this one last party at his house, his mom's house, just to have a good time. And he invites an old friend that they haven't seen since college. So he's, you know, a estranged friend kind of thing. And he comes in, and if you've seen the pictures, he was always known for creating games. Like, let's have games, you know, when they go out and have fun. And so he had a game, and he has a suitcase. So that's where I'm going to leave it at that. So he comes in and says, hey, let's play a game. And then the game goes on. And it just, from there on out, it just gets exciting. Like at first it's like, you know, take it for what it is and just run with it kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it better, but, you know, I'm not saying everything's super realistic, but it was really, I enjoyed it. Two things. I think if I could give you two movies that it reminds me of, right? Bodies, 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 I think, because of all the friends getting back together, you know what I mean, and crazy stuff's going on. I think it reminds me of that movie a little bit, and Knives Out, I think, is another one that I didn't get until the end of the movie, but it's much better than Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. I think so. And I enjoyed that movie, I think. This one was really good, and a lot of fun, and just something not something I was looking for, but something I'm glad I got to watch because of somebody who was able to do all that and make that, write it and produce it and direct it. So applaud to you all. And it's on Netflix. That's the other cool thing, right? It's on Netflix. So a lot of times when it goes straight to Netflix, no, there are a lot that Netflix does well. So I shouldn't say that. But, you know, sometimes they don't knock it out of the park. Like normally you get movies in the theater. This one I think they knocked out of the park, in my opinion. And I don't know, maybe I'm just tired, but check it out. Let me know what you think, but it's definitely worth a watch. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.